This will be a really short, beautiful, creative 20-minute practice. I've just finished teaching yoga here at the Anchorage at Port Stephens and really felt like doing a bit of movement myself. So we're going to get straight into it. This is probably not a beginner sequence. I'm not going to be cueing a lot. It's a beautiful opportunity to move if you've got 20 minutes. So let's get it started. Straight up into a downward facing dog. Your fingers are going to be spread really nice and wide. Tucking your toes, elevating your hips up, and just pedaling out your feet here. So we're creating some really nice movement into the knees, the ankles, and the Achilles. This will be a really nice practice if you've just woken up in the morning and you don't have a lot of time. Alright guys, from that downward facing dog, what we're going to do is bring our feet nice and wide here. Alright, and we're going to bend our knees and send your bum back over your heels, and then ripple the body all the way up and over into a high plank. You can always drop your knees down here if you need to, and then lift up the hips, walk the hands back, and find your way into a squat. As you come into your squat, maybe your heels rest on the ground, maybe they don't. Again, that will be up to you and your body. Find where you need to be here. And then from your squat, finding a forward fold. Keep your feet wide. All right, shake your head yes and no. And then we're going to think about a spinal wave to come up. So as you roll up your spine, think about tucking your tailbone under and ripple all the way up to stand. And then bending at the hip joint, we're gonna fold our way back down. From here, finding your way into squat, and then walking yourself back out into that high plank position here. Beautiful. From your high plank position this time, what we're gonna do is lean into that right hand, and we're gonna send that right leg through, right? And you can drop your bum down onto the ground here, point your toes, squeeze your quad. We're going to lift up and then come back into high plank here. All right, slowly start to turn to the right, lift your right hand off, bring your left leg under and kick it through. You can sit down here, that's fine. And then push through your right foot and slowly come back through plank position. Do that one more time, maybe keeping the foot off the ground this time. Lean to the left, left hand comes off. Maybe you kick that right leg through. Tuck your body up, so really pull your sternum and your belly button away here and extend back out through plank. And then one more time, lean to the left, right hand comes off. Point the toes, squeeze the quad, extend, and then back to plank position. Beautiful, guys. From here, what we're going to do again is walk the body back and find yourself into a squat position. That's beautiful. All right, from your squat position, we're going to come up halfway and hold, and then back down into squat. All right, come up halfway and hold, and then back down into squat. All right, come up halfway and hold, and just hold it here. I'm just going to adjust my mat. It's just moved. You guys stay in your squat though. All right, and drop back down into a passive squat 2 more times. Up halfway and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down, passive squat. Lift up halfway and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward, walk out, back into your downward facing dog. Let's get straight into our hips. Now coming again into that crouch position, and you're going to bring your right knee all the way in towards your nose, and then over to the right tricep. Flex the foot and step it outside of the right hand. So we're going to just make some movements here between our lunge and our hamstrings. So opening up our hip flexors and our hamstrings. Just taking your time to mooch between these two spaces. We don't have a lot of time, so it's kind of just about getting the body moving. And then when you're ready, place the right foot at the front, keep your left hand down, maybe elevating that left knee up and really pull your belly button and your sternum up here. And then we're going to inhale, lift that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, horizon lunge, right hand goes back, reach back towards that right foot. Inhale, bringing the right arm up and over. And exhale, reaching back, horizon lunge. Just do that one more time. Inhale, right hand comes up and over. This time, walk yourself over to the left, bend the left knee, straighten the right. So we're thinking about squeezing this quad here. So really press into the blade edge of the right foot, right? And we're in this more active kind of Cossack lunge. Right? Your arms can go wide here if you need to support. Beautiful. From here, slide back to the front. And we're coming up into a crescent lunge. Your right foot is forward. Bend your back knee to support the lower back. And find your crescent lunge. Taking an inhale here, lift up the arms. As you exhale, taking a twist, bring your left arm forward. And then bringing your right arm back, taking a twist here. Couple of breaths here. Bring that right hand down, chasing towards your left leg, and lift your left arm up. Coming into your twist here. All right, and from this position, we're going to windmill the arms out and open. That is now a warrior two. So your right hip is extended open. So you have an external hip rotation on the right, an internal hip rotation on the left. And we're going to gently bring those arms behind us today in that warrior two. Take an inhale here and an exhale. From here, inhale, flip and reverse. As you exhale, we're going to slowly come into a balance. Keep your right knee bent. Let your left foot float up. That is a warrior three position here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're coming down to Navasana. So place the left foot on the ground for now and come all the way down into your boat pose. And hold here for now. So drawing those knees up towards the chest. Take a breath in. As you exhale, rocking up to chair pose. So roll on your spine. Find your way into chair pose, however it gets there. Finding Utkatasana, take an inhale. As you exhale, folding forward. Breathing in, halfway lift, squeeze the scapula. Breathing out, step back, high plank. Slowly lower to the ground, elbows in. Now inhale to cobra or up dog, your choice. As you inhale, pull the sternum forward, scapula together. As you exhale, tuck the toes under. And it's a downward facing dog. And I want you to take 3 breaths there. So again, in through the nose and out through the nose. All right, beautiful. From your downward facing dog, bend your knees, send your hips back, crouch pose, ripple forward. As you ripple forward, bring your left knee into the nose, tiger curl hold. Bring it over to the left elbow. Step the left foot outside the left hand. And you'll start to move through some movements of the hip flexors. Stretch out the hamstrings. Kind of just creep around a little bit. Any movement here that feels nice for you, okay? Come back forward, place the left foot on the ground, left knee over left ankle. Push into the right hand, bring the right knee off the ground if you like, and try to protract here. We lift the left arm up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, horizons lunge. Inhale, lifting up, reach. Exhale. Inhale to lift up. Take it all the way around to a Cossack. So if you'd like to go lower into Skandasana, you're welcome. But for now, I'm just going to open my hips. So keep your bum up a little bit higher. Press into the blade edge of the foot here. Open the right hip. Maybe those hands come off here. Take one more breath. Turn back to the front. It is a crescent lunge. Left foot goes forward, come into the ball of the right foot. And bend your back knee to support that lower back here. So the double bend crescent lunge. Beautiful, guys. We take an inhale, lift. Exhale, right arm goes forward. Keep your hips facing forward, left arm goes backward in a twist. Breathe. Left hand comes down, chasing that right outer thigh. And we open up here. Push through your left foot, unravel. Blade edge of right foot goes down and we're in our warrior two. Left knee bends, right leg straight, hands gently behind, breathe. When you're ready, inhale, flip and reverse. And come forward, bend your left knee. Have a play around with getting into your balance here. Right leg lifts to warrior three. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your right foot to meet left. Maybe hip distance will be a little bit easier to come down into Navasana. So taking your time to journey down into Navasana pose. This time working through some V-ups. Now as you're working through these, maintain a nice hollow shape and then tuck up and grab the shins for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You know where we're going. Get ready to rock and roll. Up to chair pose. Beautiful. Take an inhale and exhale. We fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Your version vinyasa. Plant your hands. Step back and float. High to low chaturanga. Inhale and exhale. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here before we flow that out. A nice simple practice. We're going to move that out. Alright, so take a moment here to settle if you need. We're doing exactly that same practice we just did with a little bit more speed. Let's give it a go. So when you're ready, I'm going to find your downward facing dog. Alright, this time inhale your right leg behind you. As you exhale, slowly step the right foot outside the right hand. Take your time and play with the journey. As you step your right foot outside your right hand, keep your left knee up. Take an inhale, raise the right arm. As you exhale, horizons lunge. Inhale, come back and through and slide to Skandasana. Bend your left knee, straighten your right. Pause here, maybe lower into your version. All right, next destination, crescent lunge, top of the mat. Roll forward, right foot forward, ball of left foot. We find crescent lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, left arm forward, right arm goes back. Take the twist. Slowly unravel into warrior two. Arms might stay out this time. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, coming into your balance. Maybe those hands stay up here. Take a moment. Maybe it is a pistol squat as you come down into Navasana. So taking your time. Find your boat pose here. Just going for 3 this time. Working through 1. Working through 2. This time we're going to go through a chaturanga. Working through 3. We're going to rock and roll up. And as you come through, maybe those hands plant down. You step back and flow. Downward facing dog. Straight to the other side. Breath in. Breath out, left leg rises, inhale. So slowly step your left foot outside of your left hand. Take your time, pull your spine, pull your belly and your sternum away from the floor. Place the left foot down, leave the right knee up, take an inhale. Exhale, horizons lunge. Inhale, Skandasana, exhale. Bend the right knee, straighten the left. Next destination, crescent lunge, top of the mat. Rotate the body to the top of the mat. Left foot forward, come onto the ball of the right foot. Take an inhale, lift up as you exhale, right arm forwards. Left arm back here. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up, and then take the journey slowly into warrior two. Blade edge of right foot goes down. open your left knee. Inhale, flip and reverse. And then finding your balance, bend the left knee, tip forward. Finding your journey here. Again, pistol squat is an option. Bring that right knee in towards your chest. Either grab the toe or not. Extend. Come down. Well done. From here, working through 3 for your tuck-ups. For 2. And for 1. Right, this time opportunity go into crow pose if you like. We're going to rock and roll. Cross the ankles. Come up and over. Into potentially a crow pose with the ankles crossed, unravel, bring the big toes together, and move through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog, breath in. Good job, guys, and a breath out. We have one more time through that sequence. So taking a moment here just to pause, whether it's on your knees, whether it is in a down dog or a child's pose. All right, final round of this little sequence here. We're in a downward facing dog. All right, let's complete this final round so you can get on with your day. Rest through your feet, right leg rises, inhale. Opportunity here for a back bend, bend and open, maybe a wild thing, right toes, maybe flip over, find yourself into your back bend. And then keeping that right foot off the ground, maybe not touching down with that right hand, you're going to step that right foot to the top of the mat, take your time. As you do, left hand down, right hand up, take an inhale, exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, come back through Skandasana, slide to the left, bend the left knee, straighten the right. Beautiful. From here to the front of the mat, that's a crescent lunge. Using your inhale to lift. Using your exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Right hand chases outside of left thigh as the left arm lifts and you rotate into warrior 2. Good, breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, half moon this time as you come forward. Keep that right knee bent, maybe that left leg lifts. Inhale. And exhale. As you come down, we're taking a bit of a twist here. Bring your left knee behind your right. Take a seat. Keep your right leg lifted like this. Bring your left hand over and we take a little bit of a stretch here into our glutes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now this, I don't plan a lot of my practices and this by no means is planned, but we're going to go there anyway. So staying as you are, we're going to kind of take a cheeky side curve from here. Keep your legs exactly as is. Lift up your hips like this. Turn your body to the right. Bring your left elbow, right, just where the outside of your right thigh is near your kneecap. Place your hands on the ground and lift up. And maybe you find this really awkward crow pose. Maybe even that leg extends out and you hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back down. Well done. Uncross your legs here. Bring the soles of your feet together and take a bit of a fold. We have one more side to go. Alrighty guys. From here, a rock and roll up through vinyasa. Your version, maybe you skip the crow pose and you just move through. To a downward facing dog. Last and final side here. Left leg rises, inhale, bend and open, exhale, maybe finding that wild thing. Lift up and open through the sternum. And maybe using no hands, slowly bring your left foot to the top of the mat. Keep the right hand where it is, left hand lifts, take an inhale, exhale, horizons lunge. Slide to Skandasana, bend your right knee, straighten your left. So just finding any version here that feels nice for you. Come back to the front and you'll find your crescent lunge. Left foot forward, square off your hips. You're in your crescent pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, right arm forward. Left arm goes back. Left arm comes down. Reverse. Open warrior 2. Blade edge of right foot goes down. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, half moon. Keep the left knee bent, left hand down, Straighten your right leg and open your right hip as you maybe slowly straighten your left leg, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe in, and through a single leg squat, bend your left knee, bring your right leg behind, keep squatting, keep squatting, keep squatting. And slowly we come down. Good job, guys. Taking the twist, your left leg is on top, right arm comes over. Take the twist here. I'm going to go into that little funky arm balance one more time. So whenever you're ready, okay, I find this a really fun transition. I don't know if it's got a name, but I quite like it. You're going to lift up, right, and you're going to make sure your hands are facing forward, okay? So I really want to make sure I'm bringing my right elbow, right on the outside of my left quad here. Now from here, tuck everything up. It's a lot of compression, using the shelf to tip forward. And then maybe you play around with extending the legs. This side feels very different for me. And we'll hold for 3 wherever you are, for 2, and for 1. Well done. Bring yourself back. All right, what we're gonna do from here is just take our time to lean back. Bring the legs wide. Good job, guys. Take an inhale here. And exhale, just finding yourself into your version of a forward fold, all right? Either doing what I'm doing, keeping the back nice and flat, the chin up and the chest up, or you can take a more yin version. Completely up to you with what you need, and then just taking 5 breaths here. We have to remember our hip joint is a ball and socket joint, so the more we can open our hips, the more happier the joint will be. This will be our final pose for this class. If you would like to do any other poses, you're very welcome. We did twist a lot in that practice. But we will finish just seated with a few conscious breaths. So take 1 more breath here. And stay for your exhale. Oh, it feels so good. When you're ready, slowly come up 1 vertebrae at a time. I'm going to invite you to finish your practice seated. Alright, so really drawing those legs in, you might want to come to the shins and take a seat. But we want to focus on dropping our shoulders away from our ears. Remembering that each time we breathe into our chest, we cue our nervous system into our spinal sympathetic or fight flight. So maybe you're placing 1 hand in your chest and 1 hand where the diaphragm hits the abdomen, and this is where we're breathing from. Take an inhale through the nose and into the belly for 4. Pause at the top and exhale for 6 through the nose and feel the belly fall. Breathe in through the nose into the belly for 4. Pause and exhale for 6. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you, guys. I don't know about you, but I feel quite good after just a little bit of movement. You don't need much. We don't need to hammer ourselves. Our job is actually to really look after our bodies, to tune in to what it's trying to tell us. And through movement, we can communicate to our bodies about our environment, right? So as you move through your day-to-day, tune into where our bodies might be holding tension, and remember that if our bodies are holding tension, this is a beautiful gift from our bodies to tune in and ask ourselves the question, is it needed? Is it necessary? And is there anything that I can do to help you soften, right? We need to talk to our bodies like we're talking to our kids, our loved ones, and our animals. When things show up for us, it is our body asking for our attention. It is not for us to judge it. I hope you got a lot out of that practice. I'd love to hear it in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. That would be highly appreciated. And I do have my next online nervous system reset course starting on July 21st. I also have online coaching for movement, for yoga, and also for calisthenics. over on my Move Like Water page. So feel free to jump onto my Instagram page at move_like_water or onto my website makespace.com.au to check out my online programs and coaching. Have an amazing day, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed that.